Barbara Walters, exclusive interview with the parents of George Zimmerman. Barbara, it's great to have you with us. And we saw the jury there shielding her identity. Zimmerman's parents didn't go that far with you, but they're living in fear too.
They can no longer go back to their house. They're living in hotels. They don't want anyone to know what hotel. They have had death threats. But what hurts them most are the accusations that they are also racist. I'm just going to ask you straight out, Mr. Zimmerman, is your son George a racist?
Absolutely not.
It's the question dividing a nation, a public outcry far and wide.
He's never been taught to be a racist.
We are not racist. We don't see colors. I mean, we are colorblind.
And you yourself, you two are an interracial couple.
We are a mixed-race couple. George and his wife are a mixed-race couple.
This morning, George Zimmerman is a free man, but trapped in a new dark reality. George is in hiding now. Have you been able to talk to him?
No. To tell you the truth, we don't trust anything, not even the phones.
So you think your son has to stay in hiding for a long time?
If I was him, I would.
For how long?
Possibly the rest of his life. Not in hiding the rest of his life, but there will be people looking for him for a long, long time.
Are you concerned for your own safety?
Yes.
Can you give me some idea of what some of the threats have been?
Every one of George's DNA should be killed. Just every kind of horrible thing you can imagine.
Do you have to live in hiding, do you think?
Yes.
You don't give friends or family your address?
No.
Many claim that justice was unserved for 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. What do you say to people who are demanding vengeance, especially some people in the black community?
It's nothing I can tell them, but it's something that I can do. I can pray for them.
As parents, what would you say to Trayvon Martin's parents?
As parents, that we are deeply sorry for this tragedy. Deeply sorry. We pray for Trayvon Martin to be in a better place. It's always in our prayers.
What do you want to say to your son?
That I love him with all my heart. That I'm sorry that it has to come this way. Painful for the whole family. But the truth will set you free. And that's, what I had been living and waiting for. The truth will set you free, George. And that's what it did.
Barbara, boy, you can see the pain on her face, but a lot of people remarked that George Zimmerman throughout the trial didn't show much emotion at all. How do they explain that?
We asked about that, and they said, we have taught him to be composed. Privately, he does show emotion, but he's not someone who shows emotion publicly. And as you could see with them, they answered every question, but they don't show a tremendous amount of emotion. That doesn't mean that they're not in fear, and that doesn't mean that they don't feel things.
And do they have any idea how George is going to be able to basically get back to his life and actually, make a living?
They don't think he's going to be able to make a living. They can't imagine how he can get a job, and right now they don't have any money. They're living on the money from the Defense Fund, and that will run out. They don't have any other means of support.
Well, it's fascinating to watch, and thanks for bringing it to us.
Thank you, George.